Hey everyone, Kiko's here. I'm back with some more Octopath Traveler. Last time I was talking about dungeons and kind of like how they go, and then discussing also that they're basically all tied to side quests, or that at least that one is tied to side quests, and a lot of them seem to be tied to something, and I think all of them have a purpose. And the point being that at some point in the game they'll have a purpose. So there is no truly, I mean, they're optional dungeon things, but they are not completely optional, as in whether or not you do them, it won't bring you any lasting benefit. I found another such one, and I decided to go ahead and go for Explore, see if there's anything in there that might trigger something off an event. But I also read that cause I don't want to spoil myself, I read that some of these optional dungeons will not have any effect until actually you have completed all the chapters for a character, or gotten close to completing all the chapters for the character. So these side quests, these side places, you might just want to come back and explore at a later point. But yeah, I saw Whistlewood, and I was like, oh, I was working on leveling up my characters. As you can see here, Therian's 24. Can't change him out, though. Primrose is 14, Ulbrich is 16, Teresa is 16, and I wanted to kind of bring up their average to, close to 20 or 20, so they were in line with my other characters. Kind of want them to fall a point. There seems to be no XP share kind of thing, which I think would be a really good tool at this point, to be able to not have to, I mean, even if it's only half, it's fine, because you'd be still leveling somewhat and keep somewhat in tow. So, but at this current point, there's nothing I could do to do that, so I was just trading them out and going and running around and looking, seeing if there's any type of like, cool caves. I saw another cave right here that's near the North Ripple-Tide, but it's called the Endotoe Cave. Let me tell you, though, it's level 45, and I was like, no. So I saw this one, like I said, level 15. I'm like, oh, I might as well go through this one, and, show it around to you guys, see what it's like. It's not my first time completing there, because I went in, grabbed a chest, and said, oh, I should do a little bit more stuff. So I got right here, turned around and left almost immediately, and saw there was nothing else I could do with it. I don't know how to get to... How do I get to this chest, though? Is there a way around it, maybe?
My turn now.
Oh, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I also turned down the volume a bit, thinking maybe I probably have to turn it back up, because my voice is pretty loud. I listen to these things, so having the music down is not really needed. Oh, one of the things I did learn, I was looking at multipliers, stuff like that. I forgot to look how much the defense reduces, but I do know how much, if they're weak to you, it actually... Because normally, if they're weak and they have no defense, you do double damage. But if they're weak to you and weak to your attack, to where they'll lose this thing, you do like 1.5 instead. So it's always good to try to find weaknesses, unless you just have a massive amount of damage to, like, bust through everything they have. Which is kind of what I'm... I just buffed Ulbrich, because I'm hoping to do enough damage to do that. Just to, completely obliterate the party in one go. Nope, not enough damage. Okay. Oof. Oh. Okay, that hurts.
Victory shall be mine.
well. And they reduced my attack and reduced my defense. Physical defense and physical attack. Wow. I will cut you down. This is only supposed to be average level 15. What the hell? They should not just completely rip me to shreds instantly. This is quite frightening. I'm gonna have to nut in their faces or something. I'll use a soul stone. I'm gonna soul stone in their faces. Let's go with the maybe weak to thunder. Take this. It should do an average damage of at least 2 to 400. He has to have AOE otherwise. The nearest tavern? But holy Toledo, Batman! That's just massive. I gotta use my olives. Quick, she's knocked out. Give her an olive. There we go. Back up. Okay. I know she's not 15, but shouldn't be that. She's got a good shield on. Okay. She's got a good, well, she's got a good tiara. She's got a not bad 20, 22. I mean, it's not super good, but it's not terrible either. See, there's the wind. This one will give me increased elemental. It's the same as the evasion, though. I lose a little bit of SP. It's not that big a deal. I'd rather lose the SP than die again like that. Dear God. Maybe the evasion will be useful. Speed. She's already pretty quick now because I gave her this. Prevent sleep. Yeah, there's not much else I can do for her. I was looking through the gear earlier. There just wasn't anything too particular. Also, I don't know what is preventing me from going to that chest. Oh, I see. It's if you see back, you can't. Again, I'm pointing at the goddamn screen because I'm an idiot. You gotta go this way, and then we go around this way, and then we go down this way. Right. Oh, that was a good chest. Okay. Good day for battle. Ah, the frog lizard, frog warriors, frog zards. What are they called? Flatlands Froggen. These ones are also called Flatlands Froggen. Oh, these are the Flatlands Froggen 5. Oh. I was hoping they'd be something like Froggen Warzard. I don't know why I keep trying to put a Z in it. Something with frogs and warrior. Maybe Froggen Brigands. Froggen Froggans. Froggenzerkers? Yeah, Froggenzerkers. That's a good one. Yeah, why aren't they Froggenzerkers? Maybe weak to fire. Oh, I brought that one dagger. I don't know how many he hit. Dan. He's supposed to hit quite a few people, but let's see, sword attack, axe attack. Really weak to axes. Spend 800 money just to use an axe. Well, there you go. Those none of them weak to it. It's great. Their damage does not need to be this high, though. Holy crap. Okay, let's go to Night Ode. Let's try to do massive... we could do nothing. Nothing damage. Oh, but I did it... Oh, okay, so they were weak to daggers. I guess... I thought they weren't because it didn't have a reaction before. Okay. What about 1,000 spheres? Maybe they're weak to be spears. I'm not weak to spears. And I missed them. Is there a way to guarantee that, or is that always going to have a miss chance? Let's see.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Blind is supposed to also reduce my accuracy, but I don't know if it just reduces a flat rate of a certain amount, or if it reduces it by a percentage. Let's do some BB donation, and let's give it to this guy, because why not? Oh, and you can only wait. I bet. I was just thinking about it. If you use your
don't start things you can't finish.
Leveled skills, your what should we call it? Your BP. If you use your BP and then you increase the amount of BP you donate, We have a maximum BP of 4, so there's not much purpose in that? Let's went around in circles a little bit. My head hurts now. Okay, 52 attack and speed. So it's actually worse than my captain's sword. And I gave Ulbrich the heavy blade, which is 85 attack and 30 critical. Because, my god, Ulbrich needed more damage. Oh, so things about stats and stuff how they work that I read about. So physical damage is based completely on the weapon you use for the attack, which makes sense. So if you have a dagger that does 50 and you have an axe that does 50, it just does 50, it doesn't do 100. Some people assume that, well, maybe it'll do 100 because combined damage.
My turn.
Yeah, because your stats will actually change depending on which one you're using. Anyways, the other thing I wanted to point out was elemental attack. Wait, maybe I'm wrong about physical attack. No, that can't be right. That has to be right what I said initially. Has to be. Has to be. Yeah, let's donate share BP with him, because Ulbrich has no BP pretty much at all. You could really use it.
What's this? I'm ready.
Just holy crap, stop with the damage. Or not the damage. Stop with the weakening. Damn, every time.
The battle is truly joined.
This one has had a lot of effects. Anyways, the magic. Getting sidetracked with my own conversations here.
I will cut you.
Magic will, depending on the weapon that has the highest magic increase, is the one that'll choose for your magic damage booster. So, for example, what's her name? The hunter lady, Hanette. She had it to where if you... She has an axe she can use. And I gave her the one kind of like uber powerful axe. Or not super, not the one that Alphen's got. Alphen's got the strongest one. But I gave her an axe that still has a much higher
I am ready.
Base damage. And so if I had instead given her like the arcane axe, that would give her a benefit to
I appreciate
her magic, and then instead had a super powerful bow that does absolutely no arcane buffs, then it would be a better beneficiary, because she would then use the, because you don't really need to use the axe or anything. None of her attacks benefit off of axes. The only thing that is useful for axes for her is that she can use it as a alternative attacking method. At this point in time, when we get subclasses, that'll be completely different, but in fact, I think the apothecary is an available subclass, and so what it can do is, I think it'll allow her to be able to use axes if you want, so she can be an axe murderer, much like characters in other things. I don't know. Let's make it crap up now. And maybe there's something of interest as just an empty field. Well, okay, maybe nothing.
Open for business.
Oh, that's kind of saddening. Saddening.
I will cut you down.
All right.
I am ready.
I'll just finish this up then, and then magic just doesn't do nothing. She's a really good buffer, though. That's pretty much what she does. Buffs the hell out of
I
people.
appreciate it. Really.
With those magical buffs, you unleash awesome damage. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have much time, so I was going to talk about Diablo a bit, but I ended up talking about just some of the things about this game that I learned. It's kind of fun. It's, you know, I have been quite enjoying this, but I feel like I haven't gotten to talk about some other things other than the game. It's kind of odd, just because I'm so involved with the story when I play this. I'm so involved with everything else. Unlike when I was playing Path of Exile, I couldn't talk. Or in Path of Exile, I wasn't doing any story stuff, so I was just running along. And so in that one, I got to just jibber jabber about whatever it felt like, usually about like VTubers and other things going on. Okay, since there's nothing here, I'm going to go ahead and, I guess I'll leave it off there. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to continue leveling up my characters, and we'll then start Chapter 2 probably next time. Till then, I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.